Hello everyone, I'm Dylan. Welcome back to my therapy. This will be an emotional roller coaster ride and you will feel sad! We good? Alright. Yui didn't move or look at me. I mean, if it helps, she still didn't wash her hands! I never see her start tapping on the can with my fingers. How can I say this? Over a year ago, almost, my beloved was hit by a car. No, that's nonsense. Sounds like a moronic beginning of a joke. So what happened was before the game started, you're in the prologue, and you're talking with Naomi. And you're having this wonderful day, and you're like, oh, it's great, everything's fine. And then she says, she's going to a bus. And then she just, BAM! So that's the setup. And now I'm at college. Everything's fine. Almost a year ago, my beloved was hit by a car. Alright? She put her hands on my shoulders and put me to her chest. My body became completely soft. I didn't resist. She put her head on mine and lightly patted my back. You're being odd! I breathed directly on her chest through her dirty shirt, stinking of beer and sweat. Tears came to my eyes. I took a shaky breath and Yui hugged me tighter. I hugged her too. Now it all seems so natural. It is 100% obvious that she has gone through something traumatic in the past. Because it is. I mean, I don't know how to explain it better. If you have never had a traumatic experience in your life, then I don't know. It's the people who are like, man, Robin Williams was so happy, super happy all the time, and I don't understand. It's like, no, you don't see the others. Like, the people who are usually the happiest know what it's like to be at the lowest, and that is why they typically joke around to make everyone else either to get attention or distract others. That's what I do, man. I tell you what, the amount of days I have which are just like I'm in the gutter are not just a handful. And when I am at work or with friends and I see them having a bad day, I don't want my friends to go through that. And after you kind of figure that out for a while, the signs become so clear on the people who are sad and the people who are trying to just pretend to be normal. And it's devastating when you find out it's one of your friends having that situation happen to you. She already knows. And I see why. I didn't even notice how I start actually crying and you was stroking me on the back and not in a dirty way. I don't know how long I cried, but apparently it was enough to wash your entire shirt. It's a lot. I no longer felt any unpleasant smell. There was no longer that disgusting toilet around, just the two of us. That's what the women say when I leave. Oh good, the disgusting toilet's left. Now it's just the two of us. Bam! Slapped me on her back and Rafty put her hands under mine, tore me away from her. I was just returning to reality when you took off her sock and soaked it in the sink and washed it with me. Washed it? Washed me with it? Cold water mixed with sand quickly brought me to my senses. Ah, there's sand in this! Why is there sand in this? The disgusting smell also returned. She put her glasses back on, the familiar grin appeared on her face again, and her gaze got this hint of madness in it. Get your together! We have work to do! Well, let's start this! The plan is simple. I read it aloud and you enjoy it! And spoil my genius with your corrections from time to time, if there are any. I'll tell you right now, I think it's perfect. Like that, nothing happened a minute ago. Your tricks are speech playing, and for the most part, beside her seeing ditties. A little ditty about Jack and Diane? Who is this? her every first sentence. She gave me an irritated, offended look. Started tense up. She smiled broadly again. Took a silent laugh. And then she said everything again. Alright. She likes to be interrupted and perform. Laugh goes on. That is 100% the little ditty and Life Goes On. That's definitely a reference to, is it Tom Petty? Oh, I'm sorry. It was John Mellencamp. Is that right? Mellencamp? How you say that? John Mellencamp, yeah. That is 100% the part of the lyrics. The ditty, Life Goes On. I see what you did there. Should we imitate questions from the audience? Play the audience, answer the questions, argue someone, give life advice. Is this interesting theater? She kept looking at herself in the mirror, then at me. What'd she say? Afraid to be alone with myself? She's definitely not scared. She adores herself. It is inevitable. Oh, inviolable? Never mind. So she strokes herself on the head. Head pats! Wait, I have the head pat 5,000. Where is it? There it is. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Content! You should try cinematography. Ouch! Oh yeah, Erica and Gil waiting for me in the library to watch a movie. And can you imagine? Right on the day he was carrying the documents to join the party, the feds raided their headquarters. What? And now, he is a right-wing anarchist, or whatever that means. Jojo. 1 second! I'm getting to the good part! Gentlemen, you came to me to listen, and you can ask your questions with your turn. Something to suit you, you're free to go! I remember I was supposed to be somewhere else. I'm serious too! I said everything! Turned away and started scrolling in front of the mirror, holding a can of beer in her hand to represent a microphone. Who would buy a microphone just so they could do that? Probably someone who has a weird amount of things. What do you want? Miss Jojo, I'm a long-time fan of yours. Bazinga! That's what was like, playing on there. She's not that hard to please. Yeah, I like you. I would, like to know when the performance is over. Eriko Kirishima is waiting for me at the cinema, and you probably heard about her, a popular ballerina. Ow! What'd you do? Akabuka? I have visited the library to watch a movie. Welcome back to our boring reality. Booga you! I'll booga you! It's the money we're talking about. What money? Where's Key? Don't you remember? You threw it outside the window. The consequences of your actions are becoming obvious. Taking a walk. Out the window. Don't panic, I can pick locks. She got her brand out of her shoe, stuck it, and then with her nail to the hole, she began to screw something there. Is it working? Fine. Kitten! Kitty kid! Open the door! Kitty, I'm stuck in the toilet on the second floor! Kitty, please! Open the door! I'm stuck! Sure, I hit the door. Kitty! I'll stop drinking! I'll stop smoking! Kitty kid! Sure, kicking the door. Hey, wait a second! Hey, wait a second! Wait a second! Hold on, time out! What kind of bathroom locks from the other side. Couldn't you unlock the door? Maybe the lock was installed backwards. That's what I'll say. I need you! My love! Kitty baby! Darling! My love! Dear! I'm here! I need you! I know you can hear me! I'm stuck! Oh! Well, I tried everything I could do. That's your voice. She grabbed her throat and began spitting on the floor. There was finally a relative silence in the bathroom. That's why I always have my water on hand, because I have to do voices and scream a bunch. That's weird. Shouldn't we do something? Shush. Princess! Hello, pretty girl. You still mad at me? Kinda. I heard you, and I know you're here. You can be so vindictive. For example, I've already forgotten what I did there. I am not vindictive, and I am not mad at you. So, will you help me out and call Kimiko here? Also, there's a boy in here with me. What? Oh, certainly. Right now? Of course. I'm just reminding you that Miss Kimiko is a very busy person. So I think you're prepared for the fact that she can only come here in minutes, an hour or two, or perhaps tomorrow. Maybe she's in town now. Of course, I'll take a look, but I can't promise anything. No, please! She hasn't washed her hands, please! I think you're used to spending the night in there in such awful, dreadful conditions. Ugh. What a snake. Of course, darling. I'm patiently waiting. Hey, I'm also in here. I would love to leave. It's odd. I was invited to watch a show with them, and I ended up watching the Yui show. And I understand it, but you're not getting along at all. Her standards are simply too high. Just so you understand, she doesn't even drink alcohol. People who don't drink are too strict on themselves. Therefore, turn everyone around them too. Don't be afraid. You heard everything. She won't call here anyone here, and you know where you've been. How we get out of here? Easy! We call the one person who can open this door. Dynamic entry! Or escape in this situation.